It's dropping like that feeling in your gut when you find out you didn't get that dream job, or the feeling that you forgot to turn off the stove before going to work, or that feeling of knowing you really messed up and your friend is disappointed in you, or that feeling you have when you forgot you had a math test you didn't study for. How can my mind appear to be okay, but my vision remains gray? These glasses I wear are stuck to my face, and if people knew how hard it was to see, then maybe they would stop being so proud of me. And it's true, I can't see a damn thing. I just want to know why it's so dark and why my mind is so mean to me. Envy and jealousy, aren't they just trying to say the same thing? They say it's selfish, and your mom won't be okay if you decided you wanted to die today. But I believe in giving people the choice, and if they want to fly away, then let them be. There's this pain inside that trauma leaves behind, with self-help books telling you how to live a lie of a life. So I managed to march forward with a magic manner that creates this illusion that people believe. And please, don't give me that you're worthy talk. I get people see value in me, but value is subjective, so worth doesn't matter to me. It's so hard to hide inside of me, but I've gotten so good that I'm ashamed of what I've come to be. I think about all the people I know who tell me to trust myself and do what's best for me. If dying is what's best for me, then people should stop talking me off the ledge. Support is support until it no longer benefits me. Mental illness is not my identity, but fuck, when it's an unpredictable presence in your life, how do I not let it be? One day I'm fine, the next second I want to die, and tomorrow I'm going to want to cry, and last week I was so confident and happy that I couldn't believe that there was darkness inside of me. That's called a crazy, chaotic catastrophe. Some hear darkness and think of evil. But evil isn't darkness, and darkness isn't evil. Darkness isn't evil, and evil isn't darkness. If I tried to explain to you what my darkness looks like and described with detail those dark brown eyes, you'd think I was a liar who just wanted sympathy. I've learned that secrets and silence will protect me. You don't know what you don't know, and I want to keep it that way. Nature versus nurture, I guess it doesn't matter either way. I'm wading through sorrow, unsure of how to deal with this pain. The ground beneath my feet starts taking hold of me. I'm heavy and numb, full of anxiety, and I just want it to stop. I don't want to die, but what if dying is the only way to kill the hurt inside of me? My psychiatrist means well, and she asked if I had a gun, 3 hours or so, and I'd be ready to go. I hope she knows that while lead packs power, that it's not the only mode of transportation available to me. And I was at the grocery store, and there was a sign that said 50% off these damaged goods, and maybe people who are broken should get one more chance. And I thought, maybe I need one more chance. The thoughts are consuming, and I try to remember that I can't fight back if I'm dead. But sometimes I wonder if it's worth the struggle. If you speak this language, then you know what I mean. It takes years to become fluent and bravery to listen. Sometimes I wish I could disconnect from my reality. The sorrow, the sadness, the lack of energy. Depression is here, but maybe just for the hour. I live a life in fear. Fear of myself, fear of my brain and how it hypnotizes me. And I know this is raw and unexpected from me, but every day I think of the death inside of me. Darkness is dark and there's no light to see. Scary is scary and I'm scared to be. I've had suicide on my mind too many times, and I've pushed it away, but it won't leave me alone. And like that lost dog, it always knows where to find home. I'll remember that time I was a coward, and I'll look back on it trying to add a positive spin to it, only because that's how society tells us to live. And no matter the number of matches I use, this memory makes marks on my heart. How do I tell the people I love that my brain is messed up and I hate being dependent on drugs? I spent thousands on therapy, and trust me, I found healing. But perhaps healing just brings peace, not joy, nor freedom, nor release from this disease. So do I have peace in my thoughts and what's happened to me? Do I have peace with the choices I've made? Is the peace that exists just a fake? Or is the peace paving the way to my destiny? I'm funny, and I'm happy, and I'm successful, and I'm becoming who I'm supposed to be. But let me be clear that this means nothing when what's inside of me works to deceive me. Robin understood, and many people did not. That's the normal, and are we really okay with that? So please take me seriously when I say I don't want you to judge me or abandon me, or question my ability to make it to my 70s. Let me provide some clarity. Suicide has been so desirable for me. And suicide has discouraged me, and suicide has welcomed me, and suicide has lied to me, and suicide has been a friend to me, and suicide wants to pretend to be the answer I need, and suicide has spent the night with me, and suicide has watched me as I broke down in the shower with tears all around me. And suicide seems like a forever vacation, and suicide sounds like a new bike I would love to give a try, and suicide has chased me as I tried to leave it behind, and suicide has crept around my life, leaving its dirty clothes all over the place, and suicide reminds me of so many things that are not lost to me, and suicide has defeated me, and suicide is something I've tried to be, and suicide is scaring me, and suicide is hanging low and hopes it catches me with its rope, and suicide appears to have hold of me, and suicide has ruined me, and suicide has convinced me that dying is easy, and suicide has become a part of me. Don't send me no number, tell me to reach out even when it's dark out. Trust me, I know this is nothing new to me. I've got therapy next week, and I'll have to say, I thought about dying every day, and I'm not sure I can manage another day. And my therapist will look me in the eyes, and she will say, it's okay to feel that way. And I'll have to live another day with suicide casting its shadow next to me.